If you've been looking online at houses in the Houston area, you are probably wondering about the property taxes, particularly the MUD tax and why they can be fairly high here. So I am going to do a quick video to try to explain this to you. If you are new here, hi and welcome. I release videos every week about the new home communities and the home buying process in and around the Houston suburbs. This question comes up a lot, especially from first-time home buyers or home buyers that are coming from another state. What is a MUD tax and a MUD tax district? MUD stands for Municipal Utility District, and its main purpose is to plan, finance, and construct district-wide infrastructures such as the water, sewage, and storm drainage systems. In other words, basically the developer takes out a bond so it can create and pay for the infrastructures and amenities that this community is going to need because they are out of city limits that already have these infrastructures. This bond that the developers take out is then paid back by the residents of the community who are hopefully enjoying the amenities and infrastructures that the community has to offer. The length of time the communities have that these bonds need to be paid back depend on the community, but it is not uncommon for some MUD district fees to go on for 20 to 30 years. How do you pay the MUD tax? The MUD tax is paid back for in your property taxes each year, specifically the ad valorem section of the property taxes. How much are the MUD taxes? This is a hard question to answer because really it does vary widely depending on the community and the neighborhood that you are in. Just keep in mind that there are over 1,200 tax districts in Texas, so it can vary quite significantly from neighborhood to MUD district. I will say though that generally in Harris County, especially in the newer communities, if you have a tax rate under 3%, that is considered generally a lower tax rate. What is the difference between MUD tax and HOA fees? They work together within the community, but they often have different responsibilities. MUD is a government entity regulated by the Texas Environmental Quality and oversee the general maintenance and infrastructure of the water and sewage and the buildings. The HOA, on the other hand, creates and enforces deed restrictions that the community operates and oversees within the community. The events and the upkeep of the neighborhood is responsible by the HOA. Again, every neighborhood is different and they should be able to provide you a list of responsibilities for each entity. So does the MUD tax go away once the bond is paid off? Generally speaking, the MUD tax fees may drop at or below city levels as there are more residents to share and the bond is paid down more. However, there will always be a maintenance schedule. Is there any way to save money on property taxes? There are a couple of ways. One, you can protest your tax assessed value annually, or number two, you can apply for an exemption. The most common exemptions here in Harris County are the homestead exemption and the 65 and over exemption. You can find more information about these on the Harris County tax website. So if you have any questions about the MUD tax or if you're relocating to the Houston area and would like more information, feel free to message me. I'd love to help further your research. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.